Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I'm your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Trovember, which is hosted by Kelly at collagelab.com. She can be found at this website and she is hosting Trovember. This is day 4? I think it's day 4, day 5? I had a little list, a little thing that I was writing it all down on. And now I can't find the sheet. Because this is what happens when you clean up. In any event. Let me go check what the calendar says. Yes. We are on day 4. A lot of confusion happening. For those of you who are paying attention to such things, I have finished the Water Witch Journal and I'll do a flip through next Friday. When I finish a journal, I do at least 2 things. One is I wash my mat, and this is probably as clean as it has been in some great while because I washed it in the bathtub and let it sit and soak for a while and get a lot of glue that I just don't get when I do a wipe down. I also put get a new blade, so this knife allows for the blades to pop off. So I now have a fresh blade because you cut better with a sharp blade. I finished my glue stick from the last project, so we now have new glue stick. So we're well situated. That's the word I want. Well situated to be able to get to a new project. Currently, we are working on Trovember, and this is the current state of the collage. Those of you who, and that's what my piece of paper. Anyways, so day 4 is fish. I'm just going to get it out there. Fish. So, anybody who remembers the flip through this fishing diary and how absolutely stunning this fishing diary is and all of the fish that is contained herein, I started to get the shakes because this is the only book that I can think of that has fish in it, to be honest. And I really, with about 100 E's, don't want to cut into this yet. I am not emotionally prepared to cut into this diary yet, so I'm going to set that aside. When I was doing a little bit of cleanup in another area, I found this, which is some watercolor doodling that I had done, and this is an anglerfish. So I at least have one fish that I can use. My problem with this is that it completely blends, and it is watercolor paper, and it's quite thick, and I'm not so sure that I like it. And so I started to think to myself, where else can I have fish? I have a very robust library of flowers. I have a very robust library of birds. I've got maps, got a stack of magazines, and I am going to go out on a limb and say there's not going to be very many fish in that. I got a lot of science, got a lot of Egypt. What else do I have a lot of? I have a lot of other things. I don't have a lot of fish. This seems to be the only fish, and this book that we have decided not to cut into. However, I do have art books, and I have 2 art books. One is the flower and bird painting of the Meiji period, which is Japanese brush painting. And I have this, Husiku Collected Paintings. And Buddy there is a little fish, so I think there's going to be a fish in one or both of these books, which saves my bacon like nobody's business. Oh, there's a couple more there. So let's have a look. It goes this way. Oh, they're going that way. They're going up. What's the cover? Ooh, that's a pretty cover. So we are looking for fish. That's fish. The squirrel and goldfishes. The squirrel, ink bamboo, or fish. Ooh, I like the shape of that. It's very, very vague. Okay, so we're gonna use something out of one of these. These are vegetables. Vegetables, vegetables. Oh, we get some more veg. Fishes and bamboo shoots. Okay. Those are little fish in a jar. That's kind of cute. That's another fan. It's got more fish in it. Oh, we've got fish out the wazoo here. This is good news. Now we can proceed to be picky. These are beautiful. I got this book and the other one, I think. Ooh, those are gorge. At the very beginning of my junk journal, I was going to say parade. Oh, swimming in warm water. That's also fun. And I have been using it periodically as it has suited. Ooh, winter bamboo shoots. Okay, they're not fish. They look like fish though. And it's interesting how whenever I come back to this book, I see different things and I see more utility in it than I did when I first bought it, because I didn't really know what I was doing. And at the end. Okay, and so where was that last? The last fish, I think, was one of the ones that I liked best. Beady Boo, that one. That one maybe. Because I think the colors would work. So we'll try that. That's our short list from there. Well, let's see what's in. Okay, it's this way. Ooh, these are much finer pictures. Again, I haven't been in this one for a while, and I come to it with more discerning eyes about what I can use and not use. Oh, that one goes over that in that book. Okay, that goes over there. Ooh, carpet play. Oh, you're upside down. Well, I was, at least at that time, I was smart enough to pull out the signatures by picking at the strings, so I'll give my past self a little credit. Seafood still. Also upside down. Oof. Nope. This one goes over here. Spurred, 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 burb, 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 burb. A lot of burbs. puppies. Oh. Sparrows. Okay, so what do we narrow it down to? Whatever the last, there's one back here. Did I just mush it? Yes. So it's either that or this. This feels more fish to me than this. This is very abstract, and I have, I think I just like this one better. So that's what we're going to go with. And thank you very much, past self, for buying these books that had fish in them. Because it saves me from my current self from cutting into a book that I don't want to cut into yet. There we are. That's even not got a fabulous front. I need some scissors. Poor little anglerfish is now looking at me. Oh, buddy. Well, it's I'm gonna pause to have a drink of tea because that was exhausting. And that's not entirely a hyperbole because that was a lot of decisions of yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And decision making is actually hard for brains, and harder for brains that don't have a lot of energy to start with. So we can pause and have a little cup of tea, look outside. So, cloudy, 11 degrees out, which is hot for this time of year. Leaves are not really coming down. Oh, so there's a little bird that is picking out the seeds of the echinacea seed tops. And that's why you don't cut down all of your plants at the end of the year, because the animals want them. They're eating, they're hungry. He's having a good old feed. It's so funny. The echinacea is quite tall. It's maybe a foot and a half, 2 feet high. And the bird is right on the very top. And birds are so light that it has almost no effect on the moving of the plant. That's spectacular. Well, you do you. Okay, enough of a break. So what do we want to do here? So I think maybe don't know what we're committed to doing. I don't know that I want a straight edge yet. So let's get this out of the way and do some trim down. So I want to get rid of the white for sure. You should have heard the sound that I made when I realized that it was fish, because it was just one big old oh. And just the thought, well, the cat's among the pigeons now. Golly, don't borders change things? I'm trying to think of what she did for the fish. I can't remember. So we do sort of that, like that, maybe. There. Well, we'll keep it. There's fish. I feel like fish should be at the bottom. Ooh, this is mean. Sorry. This amuses me, the two leaves. It's almost like I want to turn that down so it looks like it's coming out. Fish's head. Sorry. I should not be allowed to play around with craft supplies on my own for my own amusement. But that sort of blends. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Is that going to be a really bad idea? How far down does it go? So, the thought occurs that this is an image as opposed to a non-background thing. And so I think what I should do is just glue the center so that if something else happens, or at least I have an image, I'm not stuck sort of having to cover it. I can actually tuck it underneath if that suits me. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And if it comes to that, then I can also do the I can do the trimming. Okay, so which way are we going to go here? Just going to go there. We need some of this. Oops, oops, oops. Still didn't go and get any of this. I was going to do that this morning and I just got busy doing other things. Oops, not so much. That's a lot. Okay. So I think the gluing is going to become complicated. But there we are, that's day 4. Day 4 is fish. I'm okay with that. Thank you very much for staying with me as I work my way through that. I really appreciate the emotional support that it took to get those fish on that paper. Anyways, that's all for now. I will talk to you soon. Bye now.